Hey everyone, what if I told you there's a book out there that feels like a warm hug and a firm kick in the butt all at once? Well, that's exactly how I felt diving into Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. I picked it up because I'd heard so much buzz, and honestly, it really shifted my perspective on life. It's not just another self help book, it's a deeply personal journey shared by someone who's truly been through it. And he lays out a roadmap for anyone looking to unlock a more joyful and purposeful existence. Vex starts by sharing his own incredibly raw story. Can you imagine being a 4-year-old kid living in a housing shelter, seeing blood on the staircases, and hearing screams at night? He talks about how these terrifying memories haunted him for a long time, making him feel uncomfortable with who he was and even wanting to hurt the world back because he felt so hurt by it. But here's the kicker: he realized that the good, the bad, and the downright ugly events were all part of who he became, and they were actually a blessing that taught him so much. This deep personal vulnerability immediately made me connect with his message. He says his aim is to help you become better than the person you were yesterday, every day, in each and every way, for the rest of your life. So, what's this book really about? At its core, it's about two interconnected ideas: self love and the law of vibration. Vex King beautifully redefines self-love not as a selfish act, but as a crucial balance. He says it's the balance between accepting yourself as you are when knowing you deserve better, and then working towards it. Think about it like loving a partner: you accept their annoying habits, but you still want them to be the best version of themselves for their own sake, right? Self-love is about applying that same unconditional love and desire for growth to yourself. It's truly about having your own best interests at heart. Then there's the law of vibration, which for me was a total game changer. Most of us have heard of the law of attraction: what you think about, you bring about. Vex himself had a surprising early success with it, manifesting £800 sterling for a holiday through positive thinking about a tax rebate. But he also experienced its limitations when a huge university project went sideways. Despite his optimism, he realized positive thinking alone wasn't consistent enough. The missing piece: the law of vibration. This law states that everything in the universe is made of atoms, constantly vibrating, including our thoughts, words, feelings, and actions. The universe, he explains, simply responds to your vibration, returning whatever energy you put out. So, if you change how you think, feel, speak, and act, you literally begin to change your world. It means being in energetic harmony with what you desire, just like tuning a radio to a specific frequency. So you might be wondering, how do I actually vibrate higher and get those good vibes? Well, Vex doesn't just leave you hanging. He provides a wealth of practical lifestyle habits. He emphasizes surrounding yourself with positive people because energy is contagious. If you're feeling low, being around someone with a higher vibration can genuinely help you absorb some of their uplifting energy. He even talks about changing your body language. Faking a smile, for instance, can trick your brain into releasing feel-good endorphins. Power poses, as he explains based on social psychology research, can increase confidence and reduce stress hormones. It's about changing your outer state to affect your inner state. He also stresses the importance of taking time out to recharge, especially in nature. Acknowledging that we can get peopled out and overstimulated by media. And this next one really resonated with me: staying clear of gossip and drama. He says gossip often preys on our ego, making us feel superior, but it's rooted in low vibration feelings like hatred and only invites unpleasant experiences into your life. He shares a powerful anecdote about someone aggressively trying to argue with him, realizing their ego just wanted validation, not understanding. Another huge factor is nutrition and water. He refers to Andres Semenet in his research on the vibrational energy of foods, highlighting that fresh fruits and raw vegetables are high vibration, while cooked meats, processed foods, and alcoholic spirits are very low. What you consume consumes you, he wisely states. Perhaps one of the most powerful habits he talks about is expressing gratitude. You simply cannot feel bad while you're feeling thankful. He gives a compelling example of his client Will, who couldn't initially think of anything to be grateful for, only after imagining his life without his car and how that would impact his kids. Did he truly feel a profound sense of gratitude, which visibly shifted his emotional state? When you count your blessings, you truly get more blessings to count. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's great for the good stuff. But what about all the negative emotions? Do I just suppress them? And Vex's answer is a resounding no. Ignoring negative emotions is like keeping poison in your system. Instead, you need to transform them. He provides a fantastic 5-step method. First, identify the emotion, e.g., sadness, insecurity. Second, challenge it by questioning why you feel that way and the validity of your thoughts. Are you exaggerating? Third, understand the deeper meaning behind the feeling. Fourth, replace disempowering thoughts with empowering ones. Even recalling past memories where you felt the desired emotion. And finally, visualize yourself handling that emotion effectively in the future, training your brain for next time. It's about changing your response, not getting rid of the thought. This process is crucial for personal development, and it makes so much sense. He also champions awareness of the present moment. In our tech-saturated world, we're constantly distracted, reliving the past or fearing the future. But Vex reminds us that now is the only time you have. It's where real life happens and where your power lies. And speaking of inner power, he discusses meditation. Like many, he found it daunting at first but committed to 30 consecutive days and saw incredible shifts, feeling less anger and more peace. He clarifies that meditation isn't about clearing your mind, it's about conscious awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and body from a distance, without judgment. It's so simple, he says, that even washing dishes can be a form of meditation if done with awareness. A significant part of the book is about making yourself a priority. This isn't selfish, it's essential for your well-being. Your longest relationship is with yourself, and you can only manage relationships with others well if you manage your own. This often means dealing with toxic people, whether they're friends, partners, or even family. He shares a powerful story about his flatmate's suicide attempt and how trying to help drained his own energy, making him realize he couldn't pour from an empty cup. You must protect your own energy first. He warns against the quick-fix society that encourages impatience and instant gratification. Sometimes, he reminds us, we have to swap short-term pleasures for long-term gains to achieve our true desires. He talks about how he used to party away his hard-earned money, complaining he had no funds for his dreams, then realized he was investing in temporary escape rather than his future. This journey also involves accepting yourself. We're conditioned by society to care more about what others think than what we think of ourselves. Vex emphasizes appreciating your physical beauty, reminding us that societal ideals are often manipulated by media, and our perceived flaws are actually what make us unique. He tells us the size of your cheese doesn't define you, the color and shade of your skin doesn't define you, that number on the scales doesn't define you, those marks on your face don't define you, those expectations don't define you, those opinions don't define you. Comparison is a major source of sadness, especially with social media showing only highlight reels. Your real competition, he insists, is only you yesterday. Beyond physical appearance, it's our inner beauty, our kindness, love, and character that truly matters and lasts a lifetime. He also talks about respecting your uniqueness. Don't let society put you in a box. Being weird or different is a blessing, not a burden. And crucially, be kind and forgive yourself for past mistakes and shortcomings. Your inner voice should be your biggest supporter, not your harshest critic. Forgiving others, too, is for your peace, not theirs, so they no longer control your emotional state. When it comes to manifesting goals, Vex merges mind work and action. Positive thinking, he explains, is simply choosing empowering ideas over limiting ones. Your mentality forms your reality. What you believe to be true becomes your truth. He delves into the subconscious mind as fertile soil, where seeds of success or failure can be planted without discernment. He learned that you are not your thoughts, you are the witness of each thought, and by pausing and observing, you can choose a more empowering response. He calls this the butterfly effect of one thought changing. Just one thought can change your whole perception and outcomes. He then explains how to change your beliefs by disproving old, limiting ones with evidence, just as he did by studying successful people to challenge his own belief that he couldn't achieve big things. And this leads to repeating affirmations, positive statements spoken with conviction that send instructions to your subconscious mind. Remember, what you verbalize will eventually materialize. He even cites Dr. Masaru Emoto's experiments on water, showing how positive words create beautiful ice crystals, while negative words create distorted shapes. Imagine what that does to our bodies, which are mostly water. Saying clear intentions and writing down your goals are paramount. He shares how writing specific details for his goals has led to them manifesting exactly as he wrote them, emphasizing writing them honestly in the present tense positively and specifically. He's also a big advocate for visualization, like top athletes do, engaging all your senses to make your desired future real in your mind. What becomes real in your mind will become real in your life. And finally, he assures us that the universe is supporting you. It sends you signs and nudges, but you have to take action on them. Intention without action is just a wish. In a chapter on pain and purpose, Vex offers a profound perspective. Life doesn't battle you because you're weak. It battles you because you're strong. It knows that if it gives you pain, you'll realize your power. Every painful experience is an opportunity for growth, a lesson that will keep repeating until you learn it. He emphasizes that everyone has a higher purpose to be of service, to add value to the world. This purpose isn't always obvious, but it's often found by following what genuinely excites you, taking small steps towards it without needing to have it all figured out. And don't shy away from money, he says. It's just energy, neither good nor bad, and it's unlimited in an abundant universe. It's an amplifier and it assists you, but it doesn't complete your purpose. Ultimately, this book left me with the powerful realization that true happiness doesn't come from external things like people, places, or possessions. It comes from within. It's a lasting state achieved by constantly working towards self-mastery, maintaining a high vibration of love and joy, embracing what is, and letting go of comparisons and fear. So, what does this all mean for us right now? Vex Key's book isn't about ignoring the difficulties of life. It's about taking back your power by controlling your perception and response to those difficulties. It's about realizing that you have the innate ability to create a life that feels good, no matter the external circumstances. My advice: don't wait for a crisis to make changes. Pick one or two concepts that resonated most, maybe practicing gratitude, being more mindful of your thoughts, or setting clear intentions. Start small, be consistent, and trust your instincts. As he says, if something doesn't feel right, it very well might not be. And if something feels wonderfully, deeply, powerfully right, it probably is. Go with that. Let it flow. This book is a powerful reminder that you have everything you need to create an exciting and beautiful life. And it all begins with loving yourself. You deserve it.